Hi guys, my name is Lelasophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, and I have some fun videos for you. You guys, I've been teasing this video because I am so excited and I've been wanting and waiting for my last video, my last unboxing, one more bag to show you the 6 bags that I have purchased so far in 2024. I've stuck to honestly, I've stuck to my wish list, thank God. I'm a Virgo, if anybody's new. I really like order and I really like to follow my own rules, even though I made them up. I don't even know. I've really stuck to my wish list, and I've stuck to, with one kind of exception, but then I righted my own wrong. I stuck to my 1 bag a month allowance, which I think is really working for me and I really like it. I may or may not have cheated a little bit with kind of unknown, unbranded vintage bag for next month. So, okay, you're gonna forgive me already. I might be unboxing it this month. We'll see, but anyways, there are 6 heavy hitters. A lot I've been thinking about for time, fam, okay, a lot. One in particular, not a lot, one in particular was on my wish list for an entire year and a half, okay? So these are some real meaningful bags I can't wait to share. First and foremost, if you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at Lelasophia Jewelry. I put up videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Okay, so I've kind of already touched on this in my updated 6 months through the year. You know, halfway through the year marks a lot of things, so we have to do all these fun videos. I did my what I've gotten. What I just realized I didn't finish my last sentence. I did an updated wish list going over what I've gotten, what I think is kind of teetering, like it's been pushed aside a little bit, again, lovingly. I said 18 times in my last video. And then subsequently what has been added. Because these people are just amazing. These designers are just amazing, and people just keep coming out with amazing, amazing designs. But in that video, I wanted to give some more dedicated time to the 6 bags that I have gotten, because they're some of my, honestly, this is gonna sound like such a, oh my God, momentary thing that they're new, so I love them, but like, these are some of my favorite bags I've ever purchased in my life. Big statement, but like one of them might even be my favorite bag. So we have to start out with a very, very heavy hitter. The bag that it wasn't on my wish list for long, because the second it came out, I said, I need this immediately. And we know me, I'm all about delayed gratification. I'm all about saving money. I'm all about making fashion cyclical. I'm all about always editing your closet, cabinet, everything, always editing your collections and letting go of things that don't, you know, no longer serve you, to say it in the great words of Marie Kondo. And yeah, no, this one I needed. So for January, my bag of the month was the Row Abbey bag. It's just moment of silence for this beauty. Can we talk about how, like, here's the thing on this list. Even the last one could be an exception, but I hope it even is true, what I'm about to say. Again, not humbly so, apparently. I don't know who I think I am. I feel like this whole last year, especially since starting my channel, obviously I've been collecting bags for like 10 to 12 years, but since starting my channel a year and a half ago, a little bit over a year and a half ago, we're getting there, guys. I really feel like it's given me an opportunity to, like, I'm always a very self-reflective person. Again, apparently not humbly so. I don't know what I'm talking about today. I hope to humbly be always a self-reflecting person. And for some reason, like, it's amped it up 1,000-fold. Having a channel, like being able to edit my videos, being able to see what looks good against my skin tone, being able to see like how excited I go over a bag. I don't know, it sounds really silly how excited I can like be. I'm sure I'm excited about everything, but like there's a little sparkle in your eye when something's really special. So it's kind of amped up the self-reflection. And a bag like this is, I just have to say that for this one bag, because like this just needed, it was immediate. I immediately knew. I immediately loved all the other colors. I immediately knew the browns for me. I immediately knew not to just like, you know, there was only the brown and the orange reddish one at the Rose store. Maybe 5 years ago, I would have just gone with that because I saw it in person. I knew what it was like. I know to now wait for what I want. I know what I want. We're getting there. And then I can have really fun exceptions like my 6th bag that I just unboxed, but we'll save it to the last because that's an order, but also it's really, really fun and a little bit less like everything on this list. This is a really long story about the Abby bag, and I didn't even say anything about this bag itself because she's perfect. She really needs no introduction. It's the softest leather I've ever felt in my entire life, and it is kind of perfection. She's day to evening. She's popping around. You can put this anywhere, you know, depending on your body size, shape, everything. It's a perfect crook of the arm for me. I'm sure somebody could even possibly shoulder this. It's perfection. For February, again, a bag that kind of ironically, I didn't fall in love with at first. And then when I fell hard, okay? And I've told the story a little bit, but from Savette. Savette was a brand that I'm blessed enough. I'm very lucky and grateful to get to live in New York City. And so I saw the Savette bags when they like first launched at Bergdorf's. I saw them, I said, oh my God, those are beautiful. They're too much like Hermes to me. I just want an Hermes Kelly Pochette. Again, don't know who I think I am. That's gonna be the theme of this video. And then it wasn't because of the craze. Hopefully it was like right before the craze. I really got into it because I'm a designer. I talk about this all the time, but I think sometimes it's like, I love this is an amazing piece, but it's me falling in love with the designers that really is the like kick off the diving board for me, because I all of a sudden was like, oh, why haven't I done what I should be doing? Connect with the designer, Amy Zurich, like as a designer-minded things. She's a genius. She's also just like so cool. And then, long story, very long already. I tripped and I fell head over heels. And when I decided I wanted this bag, I needed this bag. So it had to happen very early on in 2024. And I am so grateful because it's very different than my Abby bag. I get it. Most people will be like, it's not that different. I don't understand. But functionally wise, it kind of is. It fits actually more. Just saying, ironically. It fits so much because it's more structured and because it has a really wide base. So I actually wear them both very differently, but they're just like, they're lifers. These are lifelong bags, and I already put this in my top 10 favorite bags in my entire collection, if you can believe it. Oh my God, do I have an update for you on this bag, which I said a little bit in my last vlog, but my God, just to show you also that, you know, I love to plan. This bag, and like, yes, I think I've been doing good because I've been planning, but I allow the magic. I allow, when the magic shows up at your doorstep, you say thank you. You invite it in, okay? Because I do this really wild thing that I'm trying to get better at, you know, but I like kind of scour the internet on like a weekly basis, maybe a daily basis. I don't know. Again, we're trying to get better for like really cool bags from the row that nobody's ever seen, that nobody really cares about. And I do that often across probably like Vestiaire, The Real Real, and Poshmark, and eBay are the ones that I go for. On Poshmark, I have this in my hands. Like, you guys have no idea. You know how much I love my doctor bag from the row. Don't need to say it for the 1000th time. I never thought that I would find one of these bags. From the second year of the row creating bags in 2012. This is the row. I've been calling it the baguette bag. I really need to talk to somebody who's been working for the row or is like an OG collector or somebody who's been following their runways for a very long time to see if it has an actual, if that's not the correct name, but this got listed. I asked my friend immediately. I said, do you think this is real? Is this real life? What's happening? All the things. I wanted to make sure it was authentic. I also wanted to make sure I was like not going crazy. I was like, this seems too good to be true. For $400, you guys, I got the row, like literally from their second bag collection. Need I say more? Again, I allowed for the magic. I just had bought my Savette bag and I was like, no, I'm only allowed to buy one bag a month. So I skipped the entire month of March because I got this like the last 2 weeks of February. Long story short, I am obsessed, and here's the fun update. I ate my words, and we need to check me on that, because again, I can be a very like set in my ways or I can just know, like see something and know how I want to wear it and how I want to style it. We need to get Sophia to be a little bit more flexible. Again, we're working on it, because I said, oh no, I don't need a strap. It comes with a strap. I don't want that. I'm just gonna top handle her. Hello, Kelly cut. Like the photos that I've seen of this being worn, I was like, oh no, this is like the chicest museum going evening cool vibe bag ever. Why? Why did it take me 4 months to realize that this like has the coolest strap detail? It's all, you know, bunched up in here. Like, tell me why it took me so long to realize that this is a perfect crossbody bag. I should have been wearing this the entirety of the winter. I don't know what's wrong with me. Honestly, I really don't know what's wrong with me. It's perfection. So now she's a girl that can do both. Get you a girl that can do both, okay? I am obsessed with this. I've seen one more that, yes, it did sell immediately, but if you're like me and you're crazy enough to want all the really cool kind of archival bags from, again, oh my gosh, sound more pretentious, Sophia. If you're like me and are a collector and really love collecting these beautiful things, they do exist, and I am proof of that. And honestly, I'm just like, I'm honored to have her in my collection. And then I was truly, truly blessed. I had given up on this bag style. I'll try to go faster because we're halfway through, Sophia. You don't need to talk about everything for 1,000 years. Okay. I fell in love with this bag instantly. I have told this story so many times. A year and a half ago, when the Bottega Veneta winter 2024, fall, winter, something like that, I think winter 2024 collection was like about to drop, I saw this bag style and I said, this is possibly one of the most beautiful, cool, chic, like push the boundaries, but still be really timeless bag I've ever seen in my life. Long story short, I gave up. It didn't end up being like as known, as cool as I thought it was going to be. So meaning they're very rare, but there are actually some still for retail because nobody wants one. And I don't know how or why. Long story short, I found this on the Real and I was shook. The Bottega Veneta bandana foulard bag. I'm gonna say that in, you know, slash because I don't know what the actual name is. I've seen it written and said as both. This bag is, you have no idea. If you are an OG and saw all those early wish list videos, early like only 10 bags I'd like to have in my collection. This was in every single video. This was featured in every single time because I said, this, like, name a more perfect bag for me. It is just perfection. I am honored to have this bag in my collection. It is something different, but edgier, but because it's like, because of the really cool handle detail with the leather, it looks edgy, but when you put it on, it actually can like make an outfit really elegant. I don't know how Mathieu Blazy is like one of the most genius designers I've ever witnessed in my entire life, and I'm honored that this is my second Mathieu Blazy Bottega Veneta bag. She's my baby for life, for always. And at the number 5 slot, this one again, I had like a little bit lost hope, and then I was like, oh, one day I'll splurge on it. The ones that I saw were a little bit too much. But if you guys have seen, I definitely went down a major rabbit hole pre-Phoebe Philo, like a lot of us did. And I'm sure all the Philophiles who were like OGs were like, oh great, all these people are coming on our bandwagon now, buying up all these bags. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, I admit that. It got me really excited. I don't know what to say. I am one of those people because I've always loved Phoebe Philo, and I've always loved my phantom luggage tote that I carried to work like I was that girl, okay? And then it reignited me, a fire in me, September, October, something like that, and I cannot believe that I have this bag in my collection now. Yes, I'm sorry, some bags do deserve a moment of silence. From 2018, from Phoebe Philo's time at Celine, this is the purse clutch. Do you see the theme here? You know what I mean? Like this bag is really, truly me. It is really, truly me. That Jamie at Luxe Petite has one, Mary. I know, don't get mad at me for saying this because your collection is so incredible. A black or a red, I don't know actually what color you want, but you know what I'm thinking. You need one. I know. I'm sorry for saying that, but it's just so good. And I thought when I got the eyelet bag, all right, girl, you're done. You gotta chill. No, the eyelet bag is so good that it made me need to have this one. It is, I just like, honestly, I wore it to dinner the other night and I was staring at it sometimes over, it was right next to my mom. I was like, oh my God, I'm just so blessed to have this bag. She's perfection. Phoebe Philo really did her thing. And honestly, it is really, this is a very interesting, because we know I love my Celine 16 bag, but it is so trippy to see the difference between how creative directors will change the, it's not that this is better quality than Eddie Slimane, but will change the direction, how do I say this in a positive way? Will change the direction of materials used, because like these, I had no way, I honestly didn't realize the level like insane quality that these had, because I was a mere college student when this was coming out. I could not afford, I didn't even put it in my brain, because I was like, no, you can absolutely not afford these. Now that I can find them on the secondhand market, and again, splurge on them very seldomly, but every once in a while, this has actually been my biggest ticket item I've purchased since my Kelly. Like honestly, and because I try to be economical. Normally like $1,000 and under is where I'm very comfortable, and this bag was just over $2,000, and I was like, we gotta splurge on it. A new listing came up. It was perfect. I am so grateful and so blessed that I was able to get this, because it sounds crazy, but like, she's the bag for me. She just, honestly, this is maybe one of my top, I did my top 10 bags in my entire collection right before I got this. She might bump somebody off of the list. This is top 5. This is maybe even top 3. Big statement, I know. And lastly, if I'm going to ruin this for you and you don't want me to, pause, go watch my latest unboxing, and then come back here. I will not be mad. Don't you worry. I will see you in a second. But for those of you guys who have already seen, I won't talk about it long, because I just did an entire like very long video on this bag. I have been talking about wanting, I'll just spoil the style already. I have been talking about wanting a 90s bag from the row, annoyingly so, for 2 years. Okay, I'm aware. I finally, let's just not even say the whole story. Go watch that video. I found one. I found my one. The butter yellow, AKA the color light yellow in the 90s bag. I literally, you have no idea. Like, that video is really just me gushing like a child about how, like, speechless, caught in my, stumbling over my words already. Looking at her, this is so beautiful. And this is why I say leave room for the magic. Because this is, I knew I wanted this style. That was no question. I didn't know what color. I didn't know. Some of the more recent ones, I'd been like, no. When this color came up on the screen for about a month, maybe a little over a month, I was like, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You won't wear a yellow bag. You need to get a brown one. You need to whatever. I need to get a brown one. I'm insane. The yellow is it is perfect. Had I seen it in person the first day, I would have bought it, because there's something, I hope you guys are seeing the magic of it in person, but feeling it, seeing the color with your own eyes is something special. And honestly, run and get this. I'm sure the light blue, like icy blue, is beautiful as well, but trendy or not, you guys know I am the most anti-trend person ever, okay? Trendy or not, I've always loved a yellow bag. This is my third or fourth yellow, third. I have to check. This is definitely my third yellow bag in my entire collecting life. So as a girl who doesn't wear color, do you count the little Bottega as a yellow? This little one down here? Well, now up against the yellow, but she's like a mustardy, yellowy color. All right, whatever. I'm already going off on a tangent. Long story short, I've always been a light yellow gal, and this is perfection. Watch the whole unboxing. I just don't have any words, and I'm honored. And the row just continues to make its spot very solidified as my favorite, and my favorite brand forever and always. No challenge, okay? It's perfect in my eyes. And you guys, that has been my 6 month, 6 bags. I am just, again, yeah, I sound so annoying. Trust me, I edit my videos, guys. I hear myself, okay? I'm so annoying that I keep repeating this, but just, I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys, especially, because I would just be in here in my house by myself, as I did for so long, just being like, oh my God. So you guys really make this like the most fun element. I thank you most. I love you all. I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.